All right, everybody, and welcome to episode 21 of my TEW9 local to global run as TNA Wrestling. Last time in the month of August, we went further into the red. We've been losing a lot of money, but on the other hand, we are gaining a lot more popularity than we have before, which should get us a little bit more money over time. As you can, I mean, when am I clicking it like that? I could just hit the key and it'll work all the same. But we are running a bit of a problem is that is not sustainable at all. So what we got to do is we got to cut back on that, get back into some money until that's a little bit more feasible. Now, that is still the only thing we have available, and it sucks that we can't get any money out of it, but I digress. So here's what we're going to do from now on. We can't justify doing that every month. It's just too much. So we're going to do it every 4 months. So every 3 or 4 months. Because if we go to can you see this? Yes, you can. When we go to our events, we've got the weekly event, which is just what we're doing. We're going to have Destination X this month. Then Against All Odds in October. No Surrender in November. Final Resolution coming back again. Genesis in January. Lockdown. Turning Point is going to be our March pay-per-view. If I could click. Sacrifice in April. May. Hard Justice in May. Bound for Glory. Unbreakable. And then we just had Slammiversary. So the three pay-per-views I'm looking at that we're going to have, or maybe four, because we might do four every year. Slammiversary is definitely going to be on TV. That's just the goal for that one. Same for Bound for Glory. Those are two of the big ones. The other ones would probably be Final Resolution and Lockdown. That's my plan. At which point we won't have another big pay-per-view until the end of the year. So we're going to operate on that and see how that shakes out. So what we're going to do now is we're about a week away from the next event. Production, yeah, this is a problem. We don't have money for that. Although we do meet all of that. But we just look amateurish compared to everybody else. Ticket prices are still cheap. How is Cena coming along? Is about 120 days. It sucks that Styles was just so bad, I suppose. If he had been like a marginal negative, I probably would have kept it. Because I think you can change it to more positive as you go along. But it just was not meant to be. Just a shame. All right, here we are on the day of the show. We got some mail. Oh God, Ring of Honor is about to go bankrupt. That's always good to see. It's not. We loaned out Frankie Kazarian out to IWA, and Shark Boy is now a regular wrestler. I don't even recognize what he was before. Ring of Honor to submit. Oh, it appears that the popular Ring of Honor promotion is about to take a final blow as the Trouble organization is said to be in massive, unbeatable debt. $53,000. Oh, Jesus. Okay. It rose up to tiny. It's gonna die. How long ago did they rise up to tiny? Oh, they just did. Okay. Not too long ago, anyway. That was back in. Oh, God. That was back in April. Okay, that was a decent while ago. And they just ran out of money. What a shame. Totally not gonna happen to me. Mm-hmm. We're setting about $500 before we go into the night. So let's see if anything happens. Just a normal weekly show. We don't need to do anything. Alpha is still here. We're sending you home because we're not going to use you. I said we're sending you home because we're not going to use you. Oh, it's down here. I haven't seemed to remember just being able to double click that. All right, bye, Ron. I think that's it. Oh, Mickey J. That's also the other guy. Those are the three guys I send home every night, so as not to incur a lot of money loss. 88 fans. Puerto Rico. They've got the one big stadium. All right. Just generic venue. Don't need to do too much. We are not using anything. And it's just me and Simon Diamond. No, stop that. There we go. Beth Phoenix and Joe Doring had to be separated after a heated argument. Gix and London got along well. Moxley organized a poker tournament or a video game tournament. I didn't see. Simon Diamond trained everybody. Cool. And now it's time for the weekly event, which I'll get to booking, and I'll see you in just a second. And oh boy, are we not off to a great start on this one. We have the two debuting young wrestlers that I hired, Kevin Payne and Casey McKnight, go out and have a match. But apparently this is the first match they've had in a long time, so they both kind of stunk up the joint with an 11 match rating. On the other hand, though, they both had very good gimmicks. That's always great to see. Then we had Bobby Roode in a non-title match against Drew Gulak, and Bobby Roode wins. And then we move on to the only promo of the show. It's a Nigel McGuinness promo, putting himself over and mentioning how there's going to be a match at the October pay-per-view. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, at October. And it's going to be him. Or no, we're in September. What am I talking about? In September, it's going to be him and two other people against facing off each other in a three-way match to then have a match at October to take on the champion, whoever that is, after the championship match. So it's a number one contenders match being set up. And then he goes out and fights Gix, 37 segment rating, a 32. Well, that's fine. I don't really care. We use Bobby. Where's Bobby? There's Bobby. And then Nigel was also here. Alright. Was happy, pleased. We lost $58. I'm fine with that. Oh, we actually went up to 19. On that show, of all things. Hey, Scotty. I would use you more, but you cost too much money. Chikara's going out of business. Frankie Kazarian left IWA. Alright, we are now sitting at $470. We'll see how things shake up when we get to the next day. It seems that Ron the Truth Killings wants more money. No. Well, 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 look who the cat dragged in the door. Yeah, he just kind of showed up, was like, hey, I want to work tonight. Sure, for $20, you're getting jobbed tonight, bucko. Well, you're not winning, but I might actually find something more useful for you to do. All right, here we are at the opening of weekly event number 20. Kaiju Naomi versus Miyuki Fuji, and Fuji wins with an armbar, a 38 segment rating. Followed up with a match between John Cena and Cassidy O'Reilly, which John Cena wins. That's actually not that bad of a match. 43 on the match, 34 on the crowd, 38 overall segment. We then move on to Cena's walking away at the same time AJ Styles comes out. And they end up getting into a promo battle. You know, AJ Styles is the reigning champion. John Cena is the former champion trying to get back up there. Styles starts to run down Cena. Cena starts rapping about him. And as you could tell by the modifiers here, Styles could not rap. And Cena could. So Cena wins that. But AJ then has a match with Roderick Strong. At which point, Styles wins a 73 match rating. Jesus. Wins with a spiral tap, a 51 segment rating, and that is a 44. Okay. No storytelling. I don't care. That's fine. Nigel and Bobby Roode weren't here, but AJ and John were. We might have lost money here. We lost $2. What a shame. All right, everything else looks fine. And now we move on to the next show. Unless something weird happens. Yeah, no mail. Brian Clark and Sean Morley. Oh, there were some problems. Okay, well, I don't really care about WCW at this point. All right, and we open up the show in front of 166 people here. AJ Styles arrives at the venue, and as he's walking his way toward his dressing room, is where he's given the promo. He's got the TNA World Championship over his right shoulder, wearing shades, probably gold necklace or something, I don't know. But he's walking down, and he's talking about how he's going to reclaim the NWA World title. He's going to be a dual champion again, and Ron Killings is going to be an afterthought because that's the main event. It is not for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, it's for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship because Styles lost it at the previous pay per view, previous main event, whatever, and he's getting his rematch now. However, he retained the TNA, so that's why we're only having the NWA be on the line tonight. We opened it up with a NWA World Women's Championship match between Asumi Hyuga and Kaio Naomi, and Kaio Naomi wins the NWA World Women's Championship with a 28 match rating. Oof. That finish did not do great. We then move on to a Bobby Roode promo where he struggled to go off script, and then we have the first ever Ultimate X match. Bobby Roode versus Claudio Castagnoli, Cassidy O'Reilly, and Air Paris making his return to the X Division. Bobby Roode still defends the title that he had just won in a pretty decent match, all things considered. Air Paris was the number one guy. Bobby Roode was number two. Claudio definitely behind, but a good match all around. We then move on to AMW having a promo before they go out for their tag team title match tonight, defending it against the Naturals. Chris Harris, getting ready to go. James Storm drinking a beer as he normally did. Uh, Harris is like, quit drinking, not before a match. They get into it a little bit, but it's all good natured until we get to the match, at which point the Naturals defeat AMW when Chase even rolls up James Storm and gets a flash pinfall, and the Naturals have won the TNA Tag Team Championships, dethroning America's Most Wanted with a 39 match rating. That's right, the Naturals are the tag team champions. And then we move on to the what is it? The penultimate segment of the show, at which point we have Ron, the Truth Killings, comes out, cuts a promo in the ring, saying he's going to put it to rest. He's going to defeat AJ Styles tonight, winning their, kind of like a weird best of three series. They fought twice at the last one. He beat Styles. Styles beat him. He's going to beat Styles tonight to prove he is better than Styles and prove that the NWA title is better than the TNA title. And that's exactly what he does. Ron Killings defeats AJ Styles with a scissors kick and retains the NWA World Heavyweight title with a 52 match rating. Styles with a 74. There we go, a 47. All good in the hood. AJ, Bobby, and we're gonna praise them. Nope, don't give Bobby a hug. Oh my god, we made money. Yes, $403. I'm always excited when we make money. There was another tag team match. I took it off. It was going to be Culture Club versus the Haas brothers, and I'm like, well, we've done that. We've done that a couple of times before. I don't think we need to do that. Was awesome. That's great to see. We are now sitting at about 1,600, and we're probably going to lose a little bit more because we've got what, two shows? Yeah, we've got two more shows to end off the month. So I will see you when we get done with the next show. All right, and we open up weekly event number 21 using some of our cheap talent. We have Stephen Walters taking on JC Ryder, and apparently they have great chemistry. JC Ryder defeats Stephen Walters with a diving DDT, a 14 match rating. Stephen Walters had his gimmick rated. It was a great gimmick, surprisingly enough. We then follow that up with Kevin Payne defeating Heath Miller in 10 minutes with a moonsault. That is a 340-pound man hitting a moonsault. Heath Slater died there. We then followed it up with an AMW promo right before James Storm goes out. and wrestles Paul London. Paul London wins the match pretty decisively, a 30 rating, and we did get one popularity point. I am fine with that. Ooh, who do we have available here? We should go. Just go James Storm and then Paul London. If I can click. There we go. Financial report, we made 23 bucks. That was the whole point. Wanted to try and make money, and we did. Now, I'm doing something potentially horrible. We'll just have to wait and see. I am signing a lot of people. All these guys are being signed to add into the cheap no travel. Because I did make a third brand. Because there's the. I don't know if I've ever showed it. There are three brands. There's the no travel, which are people who are from areas where I don't have to pay the extra, I think, $50 for them to come over. So that's primarily where I use my guys. I do have the pay travel, which Aaron Stevens is already in it. So the pay travel guys look like this. Aaron Stevens, Amazing Red, Beth Phoenix, Sabin. Sabin used to be down here, then he moved up to Canada, and Bobby Roode came down here from Canada, so they essentially just switched spots. Kazarian's in California, Lethal is in California, Henderson is in California, Williams is in, Petey Williams is in Canada, Ray Gonzalez is in Puerto Rico, Joe is in Canada, Simon Diamond, I don't think I've used in a year or two. He just shows up, trains people, and leaves. And then Summer, I feel like, oh hey Ron, you're in no travel. Uh, where'd Samoa Joe go? Because I still have Samoa Joe on roster. Oh, he must be unbranded. So I guess I might still have some guys left over. Of course, here's everybody that's on the no travel that are worth actually like booking on a pay-per-view. But the weekly shows, I just traded somebody over. I didn't mean to do that. Alpha, you were definitely not cheap. Most of those guys are going in here just so I can use them on the weekly shows and hopefully not have to pay that much money and try to make some money off of those. We'll just have to see how that goes. It worked here. We might actually make over $2,000. At which point we might be able to do something with that. We'll see. But we're going to skip ahead to the final show of the month of September and see if anything happens before then. But there's going to actually, you know what? Before I do that, I should go over Roderick Strong. He came in. I wonder. You guys probably can't see it. No, you can't. Can you see it now? There we go. All right. So his technical is at a 65. His charisma and all of the performance stuff, acting wise, isn't great. It's really low. He has great fundamentals and physical. He's great technical, and he'll be a good like X division guy at the start. Hopefully, he'll get better. Barry Windham, old WCW wrestler, everywhere wrestler. He went to a lot of different places. Great psychology, good brawling, good technical. Okay on the mic, great fundamentals and stuff. Easily going to be worth it. He's also got a good base of popularity, and he's only going to cost $230, which is a lot. But if we use him smart, uh, every once in a while, I'll throw him on a thing because he is a champion. He is getting booked somewhere. His last match was in August. He had a couple matches in August, so I don't have to worry about he's too rusty. Uh, so that was the plan for him. Have him come in and wrestle a couple times throughout the year, get some good matches out of him. Billy Fives. Did not want to do that. I wanted to look at his. There we go. Can you guys still see that or no? Oh, you guys can't. Why does it do that? Or maybe you guys can, and I'm just blind here. Let's try now. No, it just it just elongates that one. Okay, that sucks. Oh well. He's got really good flashiness. His psychology is a 61, which will be good for the matches. His technical's a 58. He is 36. He's only gonna cost like 30 for $40. Chad Collier. He's 30. He'll be about 50, but he's got a 75 technical and a 76 psychology. That'll be really good. And in at least the Southeast, he's a 21. And the Great Lakes, he's a 48. So he'll definitely be good. Jimmy Rave, rest in peace. I think he died. Uh, he'll be about 60. He's got great all around stats at 66 in technical. Then we have Kikash. He's 36, but he's got great technical, great aerial. He's popular, so that'll be good. Throw him in the X division, have some good matches there. Lance Cade has arrived. Brawling of a 70. That'll be good for people like Rude. They get good matches. Bring in another referee in Mark Johnson. Mike Sullivan, 31-year-old dude for $40. 70 in psychology. Good all around stats. Scorpio Sky with a mask on this time. He's going to be one of the cheaper ones because he's only going to be $20. But he's already got 51 in technical. And he's got, good high flying. And he's got okay uh, psychology. Sonny Siaki is finally here. He moved, I guess. At least I think he did. I don't know. He hasn't had a job since January of last year, of 2004. How did I miss that? Well, whatever. He's coming in. I don't know if he's had a match. He has not had a match all of 2005. He had 2 matches in 2004. So how did this man not retire? And how did I not see him? He must have moved. Uh, because now he's coming over here. 60 technical, great charisma, phenomenal fundamental and physical. TJ Perkins looks like a child, going to get killed. And lastly, Tomko, who's 32. He's 6'6" and he's a big dude. So just, he's got the talent. Or not the talent, he's got the look, I should say. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead to the final show of September, and I'm going to book it, and we're going to see if anything happens that I'm not, expecting, I suppose. And it seems like the Barry Windham hire is already kind of working out. He's taking Aaron Stevens under his wing. And that was the last thing. I just wanted to pop in and show that, because that had just, I just signed him on Monday, and 2 days later he's like, oh, that Aaron Stevens kid over there, he's gonna be the next big thing. So I'll see you when I'm done booking the show. All right, we open up weekly event number 22 with a phenomenal opening match between the two of the new recent hires. Mike Sullivan and Jimmy Rave go out there and they have a 49 rank match. Got the crowd involved in a 43. And their gimmicks aren't bad either. That was way better than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, this is about what I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie. Roger Strong defeats Scorpio Sky in about 10 minutes with a straight jacket gory neckbreaker. That is a hell of a name. Scorpio Sky debuted the gimmick. It wasn't well received. Nigel McGuinness comes out, goes to cut another promo, talking about how at Bound for Glory, pretty much the same thing he said at the start of the episode. It's like, hey guys, watch Bound for Glory because there's that's gonna be, there's gonna be a triple threat match on it. You should watch it. Yeah, watch it, watch it, watch it. He then goes out and has a match with Chad Collier, a technical masterclass matchup, and got a 46, and that was a 40. I'm happy about that. Nigel. Ooh, who the hell should I give? You know what, Jimmy? If I had 3 slots, I'd give it to Jimmy Rave and the other guy. Because, my God, they did great. I lost $64. I'm fine with that. Popularity, everything looks sweet. Not a bad way to end that show. No new news. WCW Nitro did a thing. The MVP of the show was Sting. Why is Sting in OVW? When did Sting come? Okay, you know what? I'm just not gonna question it. Maybe did he get signed by WWE or something? I don't know. Well, we're gonna skip ahead to the end of the month. And the end of the month is just in 2 days, so there's no use cutting it out and then coming back in. Because it's not like we're skipping much time, or a lot's gonna happen or anything. So we have ended the month of September. Oh, Kurt Hennig's retiring. Oh, that sucks. We finished last again. Uh, how do we keep losing that? How do you determine whether or not you win that? Yeah, like we're last of four. Is that just because we don't? I don't know how else to put it. I mean, do we just? Is it based off of like show quality or something? Like what the hell? How do we lose again? And I mean very clearly, if you look at this, who are the other? I mean, I'm assuming it's Ring of Honor area battles. No, even then that wouldn't be true. Yeah, regional. We're still third. So who did we lose to here? I digress. It sucks. We made $2,400. That is the most profitable year thing we've had in the company. Period. Like that worked out very well. We were very good with our workers this month. Uh if we were as good this month as if we were as good this month last month, we'd only lost like $300, and that would have been with a uh televised with it yeah with a televised show. We might have something to do here. Marketing. Why was that less? Oh, that's because there was another show. There were six shows in August, I think. Five weekly, and then the one. Yeah, five weekly, and then the one pay per view. Production was a little less. Yeah, because there's only six. There's five shows, not six. Oh, we had to pay taxes. So with that, we're gonna call that good. We got more money from the sponsors. We made less money on the tickets, but then again, we had one less show, so we actually made probably comparatively more. Less on merchandise, and we're supposed to be getting another $200 in the next month, and we're gonna end it off here. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.